Alright, Lee. We are in the editor for Survival Quest Dungeons and the Beast in Talcott Village. Before me is a resource node. As you see, my version should match yours. Notice the node tool name, user crude hatchet. Creates a log. Node scaler. Okay. Let's see. Over here we have a resource node. This is for copper. Uses a stone pickaxe. Up this way we have your dirt mound. Uses a crude shovel. Okay? Now we'll go through, we'll run this test, and I will show you that the nodes work correctly in the test game. They always work great in the test game. It's not the problem. It's when we get to the standalone executables. And then I'll show you that. Because I get where you're coming from. I understand you see that the scripts are working. Those scripts are working. But it's not compiling the standalone correctly on the finished file. And I'm not sure where that bug is coming from. I don't know if it's coming from scripts. I don't know if it's coming from the... That's where I'm communicating you. And that's also why I'm sharing this video. This way, the confusion is out the window. Sorry, it takes a minute. It's a rather large scene. Now we're going to go through, we're going to collect our Duma blotches here. Our door. Turn off the music. We'll grab these little stones while we're right here. We're going to need them. And I will point out to you there, Lee, I do appreciate how hard you're working at correcting this, all you developers. I really do. I'm not trying to be a pain in the neck or give you guys a hard time, but getting that standalone executable working right is so important. Move out of harm's way a minute, and we'll go craft our crude pickaxe.
But I remember every day the way he fell to death by the shark that took him down. He was my everything.
Some crude blades first. We should pick you up a copy of this game there from Steam there, Lee. It'll be good for you.
We sail across
learn a little bit about survival crafting games.
With a thought of sorrow and strife.
I've been playing survival crafting games the majority of my life. I absolutely enjoy them.
Call beneath the water echoes in
as well as RPGs and many others.
The dreadful day he fell, the bloody shade on the water, the casualty in the swell.
Alright,
the gruesome jaws that
as you see, these trees, you need a crude hatchet to harvest this. This is working right? Working just fine in the test. Go over here to the need extractor, because you can extract these with the stone pickaxe.
The water took my hero and left me with
Alright, we'll go up this way to our little dirt mountain I showed you earlier.
The tears, they just keep falling each and every day. The water took my hero.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, these bugs sometimes can be a nightmare to track down. But unless you know where you're looking for the bugs, it's, you know, really gonna make it harder to
He
solve.
was strong as he could
And what I've noticed, the
be,
biggest
but
bugs are
against
in the executables.
beast, strength
See,
was
can't
not
harvest.
enough.
Tool required to extract resources,
His
need a
eyes
shovel.
were red with
Okay, so that's
terror
working
as
right.
he
We've now confirmed that they're
took
working
his
right in the
last
test.
breath.
But you go through, we're going to save the level, because we know those are working right. Yeah, I'm willing to bet y'all just was unaware that the test levels weren't matching up with the standalone executables, and I think that's probably 90% of the bug issues you guys are having. Alright, now we're going to go back here, and we're going to save standalone executable. Oops. Right here. Click our little box. Save standalone.
I also like to point out that it has a hard time running on some certain laptops too.
They're aware of that.
Okay.
They're working on, that's a driver issue with a lot of video cards.
Yeah. That I did not know.
Yeah, they're testing it on all branches of video cards, trying to get it all working.
Main one that I've seen so far that does have an issue with is the Legions.
Yeah. That was my son, by the way, Lee.
Yep.
He's 14 years old. He's my game tester.
Just the game a bit. I need to.
You do. Especially now the current version saves the loads right, finally.
Yeah.
We get this hive node issue fixed, we'll be golden, because then I could add so much more. Or hive node, I mean resource node. I watch too many alien shows, alien movies, xenomorphs, hive nodes. If it wasn't copyright law, I'd be building an alien game with this engine, but it'd be cool to do a survival RPG, survival craft RPG alien game. That'd be awesome. See, I chalk it up as you guys probably just unaware that the biggest issue isn't the standalone executable. I mean, you guys solved the save load issue, but there's still, I think there's still more in there that needs work, because it's not copying exactly identical from your test game to your executable file. It's in the compiler somewhere.
I also recommend when it comes to import models for it to where it actually has capability for other type of imports than just JBD, for like say other animation sites or 3D modeling sites like Animate or whatnot.
It's got a built-in converter.
It does?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes, it got a built-in converter. So you use the format that it's compatible with, and yeah, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
They've already got that.
Okay. 'Cause I know it used to be
You just gotta know how to use it. He's got a copy of this engine too and stuff. He's still learning the ins and outs of it.
I am. But when it comes to the terraforming part, I do like say to where it comes to if someone's trying to make a cave, I do want you guys to at least attempt to make it where it doesn't just dig it straight down and not be able to cover over the top.
Actually, that a better add-on would be just a cave builder, a cave editor.
Yeah.
Something that would just, make a cave that you could put in. That's actually a good feature to add on, ideally. I agree with that. Another thing would be roads and rivers, a road and river tool. I mean, yeah, you could sit there and do like I did, carve out, but it doesn't look the same when you actually have water flow in a river form. Those are two features, road and rivers. And I would so much love it if you guys would come up with a script to handle driving vehicles. Yes, I understand. I saw that video where you did with the camera behind the wheel, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about where you do like you did with the helicopter scripts. Click on it and you get in there, you can drive a car. The cart script I keep asking for, which would be beautiful for this game, and that cart having multiple capabilities where not only can it be dragged, but be utilized to carry cargo, like have a built-in inventory, like your inventory system where you can put cargo in it and then drag it behind you, access the inventory. That would be beautiful, but I know you guys got a lot on your plate already.
Yeah, I know what we asked for can be complicated, but that's just us. We're complicated more than what we should be.
Alright, now this should open up to the executable file once it's finished. I know watching these videos takes a lot out of y'all's time, and I'm sorry, but it's the best descriptive way I can explain where the issue is. Because I wouldn't have a clue to where to look to figure out what's causing this in your engine. Alright. There it goes. Alright, now we'll open this up. I'm going to do the same thing we did before. This is the executable file. Guys can get this fixed. It's not just going to be my game. It helps. I'm pretty sure that Blood Moon is still working on that survival game of his, and the one there where you're in the cave. I think getting these fixed would help his game too. I'm sure there's other people out there that would love to get some games out there on Steam, and just this is a big holdback as well. My upcoming game, Festering Lands of the Undead, is going to be a lot more complicated than this one, because it's going to be handling multi-levels. So you're going to love that one, I'm sure. It's also going to have more modern tech. Such long load times. Like I said, it's pretty good size level. Yeah, we're pretty close to 7 gigabyte size on this game already. Alright, like I said, do the same thing as we did before. Now you can't stay here forever. You're gonna have to build up your own place. Up the path there toward the cave where you mine, there's an area you can build up your own home. I'm gonna fix the textures on a couple of models in here. Just gonna have to delete them and re-import them and fix them. Because for some oddball reason, they won't correct. See, look at there. I don't even have a tool yet. It's saying extract resources. That should not happen. That should say requires crude hatchet. And as you saw in the test game, it was just fine. Worked just fine.
We sail the water.
Boy, it's a crabby crab. Nah, 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 nah.
Seriously, dude.
He's chasing me. Kind of like Spyro and all them. Oops. Put the right spot, Dave. Did I not get my... Nope, I didn't get all my stuff. Pure genius. Walk right by the daggone door and don't even get it. That's something else too I want to point out. Whenever you do save and load, your crafting recipes and all your crafting stuff stops working. You have to drop your recipes to make them work again. Is there a way we can correct that? You should be able to save, load, and be able to continue using your stuff. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here while I'm at it. I'm just gonna keep on coming. Anyway, back to what we were doing. I get caught up in playing my own game. See? Here we are back to harvesting tree logs with a pickaxe. And this is you're supposed to be able to do this. And we'll go back up yonder this way. And we'll hit that dirt pile and it'll be the same thing. So, as you see, the nodes are not working accordingly in the standalone executable file. And the script is version 2.0 as confirmed earlier. And now for the other thing, let me go grab a few more stones up here and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the crafting recipes. I mean, they're working until you save and then you load and then you have to drop them on the ground for them to work again. Or your crafting kits or whatever. I'm not sure if it works that way with the crafting tables or not. I haven't really tested that. But I probably will to confirm. Alright. So right now, as you know, the crude blade crafting recipe Still working. Okay. We're gonna leave. Oop, actually, before we do that, pull the stuff out of inventory because sometimes that corrupts too. Not sure if it still does, but we're just not taking a chance. Alright, we're gonna save game. We're gonna load game. Okay, so say I'm hitting you and nothing happens. Alright, you see I still have it in my inventory right there, crafting kit, right? Alright, you to use. Nothing. Hear me tapping on the key, nothing. Alright, so I go in there inventory, I'll drop it, and then I'll pick it back up, and it works again. Alright, now let's make sure our crafting still works now. Okay, so it's not in the crafting recipes anyway, it's just with the crafting kit, it seems. So somewhere along the line somebody fixed at least the aspect of that. So I also noticed the same thing happens when you change levels. If you go into different levels, your crafting kits and your all that stuff no longer works. So yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I don't know where to look for that either. So I hope this helps you guys solve the issue. Thank you so much for your time and effort. Pick up a copy of the game and help support our cause if you would. And happy gaming.